morning. Good morning, Jakarta. And good morning, University. Is anyone Binus peers? Raise up your hand. Anyone is a team of Binus? The new gen of Binus? Or you be the rich Binus? Hands up. I don't know. Thank you, Pak Kumawan, my big brother, Kendra, another big brother, and the rest of ICC brother and Binus brothers and sisters. I will not give myself to be younger to the actual age, because my age is about 25 now. Do you believe? If you don't believe, just listen to my presentation today. My son, you understand how to bring back your dream. Let's start with this. My topic is the new creative of OTOP. OTOP is a life of people, but how you do something that their life is more a kind of rural people. You are here, you are the city people, right? Some of you come from any far province, farmers. Anyone, your dad, your mom is a farmer? Raise up your hand. None, right? You know what it is. Let's see. Some of the good thing of creative thing I will show you later on this. You want to exercise your brain? How you exercise your brain? Handphone? No. How you? I will show you how to do the brain exercise by this. Catch it up? Please find me the black dot. 15 seconds. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9 and 5, 9, 8 and 2, 5 now. 3, 2, 1. Done. Anyone find the black dots? Count for me. No? You cannot catch it up, right? It's right. You're going to catch it up your bachelor degree and master degree. It's the illusion of your brain. There's no black dot. Nothing there. That's why you want to be entrepreneur. You want to be a rich, but you don't know how rich it is. Once you be the rich man or woman, you don't know how to maintain the rich, right? I will tell you. I will tell you how to maintain the rich. Look at this. It's clear? It's clear? I think it's clear, right? You see the word blur. Blur is clear. It's blur, but it's clear, right? It's like you're rich. You study here as an entrepreneur. Anyone want to be rich entrepreneur? You want to be? Or no? If no, I think you have some problem with your brain now. You want to be a rich man. You want to be a rich woman. You want to be a rich families. But you must make sure that anything that blur, make it clear. So your bachelor degree of entrepreneur is blurred. But you make a blur in your life to be clear. That means your futures to be entrepreneurship must be clear. Go whatever you want. Let's see. My OTOP is just a concept that I launched it, but it's blurred because all the OTOP is something village people, rural people. They don't have any degrees like us. Once we go there, give them some clue. That clue help them to know what the perspective in their life when they see it. You know that everyone like a one village, one products. This come from the farmer people, right? Their life is just morning, wake up, think about how to earn the money to have their living better, their kids living better, their spouse living better, all the family living better. But you don't know what inside of that dream. Dream for what? Is dream of survival? Maybe not. Because you think yourself that they are survive. But you back to their mind. They will be very happy to be living farmer like that. You got it? Don't dream any people under your own perspective. Think that self as you are. And also think yourself as they were. Please. This is your life. OTOP is not that easy. I will give you the clue that I made Otrop to be top Benjarong. Benjarong is the ancient handicraft for the old days of Thailand. But I can bring the Benjarong handicraft to be into some very difficult thing we call impossible thing to life. Look at this. The problem. When you got the problem, you must have the solution always, right? You have the problem. I cannot pass the grade. I got the A, no, I got only the D grade. How can I graduate? This is your problem. Who? Your professor problem. I do the best in my grade, A grade. But my professor give me the D. Why? You challenge him. Challenge him. I do the best for A, but why I get the D? It's me. You must find this inside the box. Because you always go by the track way. You read the books and you do the questions in your exam paper, right? It's only the choice A, B, C, D plus maybe E. And you guess it from probability of 3 choice, 25% correct, or 5 choice, 20% correct. But if you have your own life, you check this. Your brain has no limit, but how to use it. Okay, let me check with your brain. Raise up your right hand. Raise up your right hand. Do opposite thing from now. Raise up your right hand. Yeah, very good. Don't understand me, right? Do the opposite thing. Raise up your left hand. Right hand now. Okay, you got it. Raise up 2 hands. Opposite thing, no hand, right? Okay. I do the brain exercise with you. Do the same thing. Raise up your right hand. Raise up your left hand. Do opposite thing. No hand, right? No hands, right? You must do opposite thing, right? This is life. Life is just that. Your brain can control everything. But up to your limits. If you are my student, I'm your professor, I order you, you must do it, right? Also, if you are the student, when you do the exam, you can control your professor or not. I want A grade. You must give me A. Cannot, right? So you must practice yourself. Anyone are the master degree student here? Bachelor degree? Or anyone no education? Okay, coming to this. Okay. This is a metric model that I use and launch into the O-top in Thailand. And it's not only the business side of O-top. It can launch into the soft side of people or human side. I will show you how. This is some of the engineering formula. You know what it is? Anyone from engineering families? We call this the critical mass. Critical mass is 1 to 2, 2 to be 4, 4 to be 8, 8 to be 16, and 32 and more. If you use your brain of imagination, it can booming and booming. So your power of your brain is up to you. You can go with your handphone, lines, WhatsApp, every day, or you can handphone for a while. Think more that what coming today, that Dr. Kamawan give you something, how you launch it in your life tomorrow. Even today, my son, this is his first time for international stage. 13 years old. His chance. If you can do it, you do it. You're the critical mass. Do it. If you fail, tomorrow you can do it. Up to you, because the metric models is like the Rubik's Cube. That Rubik's Cube, use it as a critical mass system. Your brain. You use your brain or not for today. Someone know you use your heart, because love is directed by the heart, right? No, must have your brain first. Brain and heart will go together to make it more critical mass of your brain. Someone may, Dr. Speak, you speak too complicated, sophisticated, right? Not that hard. I give you the easy question. This is your brain have only two sides of things. One side, your left hand, touch it on. Please use your left hand, touch it on. This is left touch on. This is your logic, arithmetic, reason. 1 plus 1 must be 2. Your right hand, touch it on. This is your creativity. Think anything that you love. Dream it. Dream it. You want to be a rich entrepreneur after you graduate from Binus. 6 months later, you need the online visa. You can do whatever you want. Dream. Logic. I have nothing to do because my grade is only the C. But it's not that logic. If anyone got the scholarship, got the common or any scholarship, like it, you want to be the rich man? Huh? No, right? Some of my friends got C straight, C straight in every subject. Now he owns one volleyball team already. He got big IT companies spending the more than $100 million every year. He got the secret. But his brain used the matrix. Let's see how he put that matrix in your brain. Put it first. Logic. My secret. Your imagination. Maybe it's good. How? Let's see this. You use the model. I'm sorry for the system. The file is not too good for you today. The first is you must diagnose what you are now. The problem is you got the secret because you didn't read the books. You didn't practice. You don't do anything, right? That's why you diagnose yourself. You're not too energy, do more energetic works. You go to analyze. I must find someone that help me to give me some guidance. Practice more. You go to a professor. You go to your friend. Help me. I have only 2 weeks. That 2 weeks is 24 hours times 17 days. You have many times, right? You got that times. You put some more alternative. Go to professor. Professor give me only 1 day, 1 hour. 14 days, 14 hours. You go to the top grade of your friend. Spend half a day with them. Give them a question. Teach you how to make it. Right? Anyone from here, when you got diagnosed, what is your problem? Analyze that problem. Find the alternative way to do it. Then take your action. I'm sorry if I ask this question. You can raise up your hand around. Anyone got only 2 point something grade? From here? Anyone? On your life, you got only 2.7, 2.8, 2.2? No. Anyone got higher? 3 something? 3 has 3.2, 3.4? Okay. Anyone got the high ranking in your class? You are the top scholar. You can lie to me. You can lie to me that you are the one. You imagine work. I dream, Dr. Sumit, I'm the only best one in my class. And tomorrow your logic is come, you are the bottom line. Sometimes you can do it like that, right? You can do it. Because if you have my dAAA, it's formula of matrix. You have your brain. That matrix have the dAAA. Diagnose the problem, analyze the problem, find the alternative, and do the action by your solution. How? Let's see. This is the one of the topics that I want to show you. I have fish in the aquarium of the products development to the new creative products. Use your back to explain with the concept. your concept. Think the concept. Think next your materials, and think next the function. If you want to build the new creativity of your products, think these three first. I will give you more. Like this, the concept. I have the concept of fish that put into the plate, bowl, vase, or the jar or something. You think the concept, if you are the fish, you can do whatever, right? Next, we come to this. If you multiply the concept by 10 concepts, you will multiply later on this. We have the concept here. Fish in the swamp. In the aqua, we have this. And next, we got it. The materials multiplication. Find the material that suits your concept. It comes from the glass, plastic, zinc, do whatever the style. This is the way. You think, right? You have many choices of life. You have diagnosis, you find the alternative. You have the concept of form. You have the material choice. And next, after you multiply this concept to be 10 times 10, you times the next one is a function. Right? You see, we have more material, and now we count with the function. Function, you can have the rice bowl, glass bowl, whereas ashtray, somebody this. You see, your imagination from this side, helped by the logic of your right hand and left hand, you can be function, multiply small ideas. If your concept, your material, and function do it. It's come here. And it's combined with this tree. It's moved like this. You see? You are not the designer. You are not the creativity man. You are only the normal people that know how to use matrix. You go home, you find your products. You can got whatever it is. Next is the core point of today. Benjarong on the rock. Benjarong is a handicraft. Very ancient days, painting in the surface. Small and niche line of the color. Put on the surface, only the ceramic in the old state. But for me, I say my concept is do the impossible and surprise. Benjarong is an ancient from Thai design and handicraft. My concept. Benjarong must go with the material stone, hard surface, substance, or any local resources. And Benjarong must go with the function, make it surprise and valuable and functioning. Should be function. It's not only a dream. How? This is what man. From Benjarong, very ancient days of everything that you know it, right? I put the stone to be the substance. That a painter of Benjarong must paint on the stone, and it comes with this stone, with Benjarong on the rock. You know, this name comes from when I drink with my owner team. I drink whiskey on the rock. And they come, doctor, I love this word. Why don't you do Benjarong on the rock name? This is Benjarong on the rock. And it comes with some of the cups here. The watch on this can be the tie and be the watch. You know, this tie has been sent to London with the London designers, asking me 200 pieces. They will compose to be one tables for competition. The result, don't show. It's good. At least use for your masterpiece over there, right? So this is the whole thing of Benjarong on the rocks. Not that hard. Think on my concept. After this class, we can give you the contact. You can call me, you can line or WhatsApp to me. Ask me how to do something of your projects or your business way. Okay. That side, someone that cannot see me, I show you the pictures. Okay. On that side, all the senior people. Okay. This is my masterpiece. I do it for my Ministry of Industry. All product from OTOP start with how to do the OTOP have more metrics on the co-creation. Everyone OTOP from one village go to another OTOP and combine to be one new products. This is what it is. The next is DIY. My kids will show you how to do the DIY. You can build DIY in your human habits or human instinct. Support OTOP is in one product or one village can support another kind of product. Someone may be complicated. Let's do the easy. Anyone want new design? Some new design is easy. If your style like this, I can have my shirt. Even my shirt here is a sarong. But put on my shirt. I buy it from OTOP. This is my sarong shirt design. This is way. So, your brain is like this. Unlimited coverage. Use it. Don't use only handphone. Don't use only something that doesn't in your life. Practice with matrix. Matrix is change yourself to be the matrix man. You want to be rich, you be the matrix man. But don't put the Rubik cube on your head like this and go whatever you want. Cannot. Just give it in your brain. Don't put like this and go, hey, I'm a matrix man. Dr. Singh is coming. Don't tell like that. If you do like that, do whatever you want. Don't quote my name. Okay? Whatever it is. You know, the matrix is no limit. 100%. How? Matrix can lead to other aspects of your life. Not only the business. It can do to your life in other aspects. How? How? I will show you from my junior gentleman, my son. He will show you, he will give you some idea of how he built to be the matrix junior. And now he will be my step. Follow me to got to be a boy. We call him the matrix voice. Let's welcome Mr. Pani.
Okay, so I'm Pani. You can call me Pan or whatever you want. Okay. So I'm from Sonpulam Vidyalaya School or number 1 girls school in Thailand. Okay, so what do you think of matrix? Some kids might think it is a movie. Or is it a game? Or maybe it's a Rubik cube. But I'll tell you later what it is. I have here example of most of people metric and my metric in daily life. So let's get started with most of people. So I have here number 1, fix or repair furniture or broken stuff. This is very useful. You don't want to spend a lot of money finding fixing teams. Instead, you can keep that money and use some of the metric models, just using the basic tools, and you can fix whatever you want to. Let's move on. 2, build some DIY or do-it-yourself thing. This is good too because you know that your house have many of useless stuff at home, but we can change from that useless stuff to the useful stuff, just using some of your imagination and some of the metric models and a little bit of knowledge. Like this. This is the light bulb. He changed from the useless light bulb to the beautiful decoration. Just adding some water and some flour. See? To make your wife is so easy. You can do it at home too. So here's my metric in daily life. So this is me writing metric class. Here is not really metric. And here are all my friends. They're metric and they know how to use them and it works really well. Okay, so here is number 1 for me is experiment and it's both at school or at home. Here I will show you the clip of experiment that I do at school
นะครับอันนี้คือเราแกะออกมาแล้ว
หลังจาก
เราได้โยนจากตึก5 ชั้นที่พรุ่งนี้เราจะเอาไปทดสอบแล้วที่เราทดสอบก่อนดูสิมันใช้ได้ไหมมันลุ้นตัดกันเลยเมื่อกี้เห็นนิดนึงแล้วน่าจะเป็นการปึ๊บไม่แตก
ไม่แตกไม่แตกเป็นพัน
อธิบายหน่อย
ดูมันชนะครับสำเร็จครับ
เอาละหลังจากที่เมื่อกี้เราดูแล้วว่าไข่ไม่แตกนะเมื่อกี้เราได้ใส่เป็นลูกโป่งแบบนี้ไปแล้ว ต่อมาเราจะมาดูสภาพไข่จริงๆนะ3 2 1ไม่มีแกล้งอะไรนะ อันนี้คือไข่จริงนะ มันไม่มีรอยแตกแม้แต่นิดเดียวนะเราผ่านแล้วโอเคนะครับทุกคนเมื่อกี้นะฮะไข่มันไม่แตกไปแล้ว แต่ว่าลมมันเพิ่งแตกนะมันก็เลยกลายเป็นพวกนี้น่าจะผ่านโอเคนะ
โอเค go
So some of you might not understand what I mean. So here is my experiment at school, testing the eggs, protecting device. The target of this experiment is how to protect the egg from falling from the high building. So here you see that I'm using some basic tools and just mixing it in my device. I'm using the balloon, the foam balls, and some of the balloon stick. You see that making experiment is very easy. Maybe you can go home, search on Google or maybe YouTube, whatever you want, and see what experiment you're very interested in, and just find materials, work in step. That's it. You can make your own experiment at home. This is another experiment that I've done at home. I don't want to spend a lot of money buying popcorn from movie theater. Instead, I'm making myself. This is one of the experiments. If you think that experiment, the popcorn is very basic. You can do at home. Just find the popcorn at market and do it yourself. Yeah, it's me showing in TV how to making experiment. So this is me show how to making experiment on TV. So number 2 for me is build and invent something useful. As I told you that invent things is or making DIY things is very useful. So here's what I do. Let's see from my clip first, then I will explain to you later.
media not found
Sorry for some technical problem.
What is กดอันนี้เรามีนวัตกรรมใหม่นะจะมาแนะนำให้ทุกคนชีวิตได้ง่ายขึ้นนะ
Okay, so the video not work is okay because I can explain it to you. So this is me inventing something very useful. So here's what I do. Have you ever have a problem that when you eat a rambutan and you saw very annoying seed inside? Here's what I do. So I'm finding things that normally at home we usually have in a straw. So I invent just using basic tools. So here is what I do. I stick the straw in the center of the rambutan and take that seed out very easily. So now we have rambutan without any seed and you can enjoy eating the rambutan. So see, you can invent something just using your basic things in your house. Maybe you can go home, find something very easy in your house like bottle or maybe a bottle cap or a straw like this, and you can invent something very useful. Here's me building a DIY cupboard for my Lego models. So you see that here's me in maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I was very young but I didn't easily cupboard yet. And this is very useful thing too because I have invented bigger cage for my little pet rabbit. You see over here. So my rabbit is growing up, but he already have a small cage. So I decided to using just old steel frame and some net and a little bit of the wood and making new cage for my little rabbit. So here you maybe you ask why I put simple word here. So kids will learn when they know easily and fast learning. So I will tell you the metric, but not too complicated. Just using the simple words so you understand easily what it is. So here's what I mean. The real metric for kids is your brain. It's your brain. Your multi-wisdom. It's like your brain finding how to solve the problem, or your brain finding how to make a new things in your life. So your brain works like this computer. Here's what computer do: input, processing, and output. So if we compare it our brain, it will be like this. Input is like your problem, the problem that comes towards you. Processing is when you're thinking how to solve this problem. What am I gonna do with this? And here is the last one, is the output, that you solve the problem. You can compare with your situation at home, like you break the glass and you find how to clear this glass off the floor. So you decide to use the broom and take it into the trash can. So once again, input is main problem, processing is thinking, and output is problem solving. So what kids can do when they learn metric in the future. So I have here the future list. So I'll tell you one by one what it is. So when kids learn metric, they go home, they tell mom or dad what they have learned today. Like, Mom, I have learned metric. Metric is mean like this, and this. And that way, mom and dad will understand what kids mean. And then family will use metric. And now we have good family. After we have good family, we have good society. Kids will tell their friends what they have learned. Metric is this, tell their friends. And now we have good society. After good society, good country. After good country, good world. Kids are like tissue paper. If we splash any color in it, it changes color. Same concept. If we teach kids metric, tell kids what metric is, kids will use this metric in their daily life. And now we have the metric kids that can improve the world. So if you still don't understand what I mean, I'll show you with my little Rubik cube here. So your life, when you start your life is like a scramble Rubik. So your life may look like this, the scramble Rubik. But after you learn what matrix is, and you get your help from your mom, your dad, whoever you love, they'll show you your way how to complete this Rubik cube. And now you understand how to complete your life by just moving a few steps. And now you can complete your life. So this is all about my speech. I hope you like it. Thank you very much. In Indonesia, they said terima kasih.
Okay. I don't know whatever you like this magic voice or not. Give him approach if you love it.
Yeah.
This is what I do for him. I give him some idea. You see, when he play with some DIY cupboard, I bought it at IKEA. And they get home, they say, Dad, can I do for you? You do whatever you want. They start to take the box off. Don't really tear it up if you want. Take the instruction, read it. This is how to diagnose, right? Diagnose the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this, and then they try to carry. I help them by the cupboard sheet one by one. I tell them this is a screw, this is a knot, this is what it is. You do whatever you want. I have you 3 hours. Do it. 3 hours for you. When they read it, this one got okay. You put it here. You put the ISO. You want the knees. You want to do whatever you want. One by one. He do it by himself. 80%. For me, just carry handle for him, and he do it. And the case of the retro lattice, one big case like that is more than maybe $200 US. Wait, because it's a heavy steel, right? I asked them, if you want to, you have the fish jar, fish bowl, we throw it, the fish glass out, and have this left over in my trunk. I say, you got it, and I will buy you the steel nets. You do it with the poly, you do it. He think how to make it. Okay, lock this, and the screw knot. You do it one day with me one day. He painting, you paint yourself. He string, put some plastic string, lock it. And the case, use the old little case out, take it out to be one of the poly. And he do one day. This steel case, make a little pet more room to spend running around. He do his matrix, his imagination. But I told you, the new thing can change your life. Think otherwise, think other side, think other thing that you never go. Be brave to be doing. Because here is the matrix that I know that all of you here don't have it. But you have it. We call the iceberg competency. My kids have the iceberg. I know him because it's my kids. My boy, I raise him up. I know he love it. He don't like it. He like it. So I say, hey, if you want to be the speaker here, your iceberg is mean. Be brave. Don't fear anything. Do it. And he proved to you. This is his first time international. He performed good or not? Right? You can do it. By bring your iceberg up. Don't try to do the water down, no way. Raise up yourself up with your competency. If you have the competency of the brain, disrupt yourself, reform yourself. Disrupt it. The old stereotype, the old thinking, the old behavior, the bad shifting, throw it away. Disrupt it. From today, from my matrix model, will change your life to reform yourself. Or some of the old top in the old days, they do whatever it is, they gone dead soon. Like you, if you want a new entrepreneur, Gen C or Gen Rich. You're not Gen Z, you're the Gen Rich. Wealthy and healthy. Earn the money. Spend life, enjoy. Get to some poor people, give them a chance. And because of your brain, your imagination plus and plus. You must disrupt yourself. For the kids, my kids show, he has disrupt himself already. He disrupt himself to be the kids of the world. He can go whatever he wants. He can speak language. He speak Chinese. He can speak Japanese. Do whatever he wants. He's a citizen of the world. Even he cannot speak anything. He has his body language, right? He has computer language. He can play RV with your Indonesian boys without talking anything. RV, you know, right? He can play it. He be the YouTuber. He do start with my 2 months ago. That I want to be my YouTuber reviewer. You do yourself. He has his own YouTube. Party 11. I will show you. Send through later. This. So if you want to be your brain plus and imagination plus, you must plus something here. Only is competency. Your competency that you know yourself where is hidden. Show it. So let's see my video. Hope they go on. Media not found again. I'm sorry to hope this can go with this. This is my video that will show you Yep. Thank you very much for the video. You can look at me on my Facebook, Dr. Magic Life. Come back for the last sheet for this. I don't say the magazine for the end. I want to say Magic Life is up on your hands. Thank you for everything that I have done for today. Thank you for Dr. Mawan, my big brother. He gave me a chance. I want to be his son, to be my idol. With his age, he's still be like he's the baby boomer. Right? Baby boomer every day.
Your son is Gen Z. I'm baby boomer, 70 years old. Take picture here.
He will be. Thank you.
So it's amazing, yeah. The concept is very simple, the matrix model, but how you train your brain to have an innovative idea. Just concept, function, and material. And he used this concept, the matrix model, to train all the small medium enterprise in every village. One tabun, one product means one village, one product. That's why I would like to introduce him to our Minister of Village. And I just discussed with Pak Kusumo. He's the boss of Blibli, already here. And what is your problem with Blibli? Yeah, he already visited 100 cities in Indonesia, tried to find the innovative idea, but not easy. So I think it's good to listen to Kun Sukit, and I would like to show you two slides from me to enrich your presentation. Okay, so this is the human enterprise model from Kichan. This is the human. This is the enterprise. If you want to be an entrepreneur, you must have vision. You must have enthusiasm. You have to enlighten, and then experimentation and execution. This is enterprise. But if you have only enterprise concept, you don't have humanize, you don't empower your people, you don't have ethics, you don't treat your people as equal as you, and then you don't have empathy, and you don't enable the people, so you will die. You can start small business, but your people will not support you. So the problem is, if you are still small, usually human enterprise already. Everybody work very hard, everybody like this one and this one. But if you are scale up already, so you set up a system, and the system will kill the human side. That is the problem. Yeah, this is human enterprise. That's why Kichan, based on the Korean experience, J-ball, so many J-ball, the idea is not like this. The idea only from the top. You know, the employee just listen to the top. Yes, very fast, top down, very fast. But Kun Sukit, Professor Sukit, train us. Even you are not the boss. If you are a small boss, you use the model to create something. And the 13-year-old can use the model to have an innovative idea. And in marketing, if you don't have differentiation in your product, you will die. Yeah, I show you the second slide. This is my model. This is the book. Now, next. This is marketing. This is finance. This is the human enterprise actually. This is marketing. I don't want to explain marketing into detail, but you see, differentiation is very important. Differentiation. PDP, position differentiation. If you don't have differentiation in your product, you will die. You will compete on price. Yeah, you have to understand the 4C, PDP, and 9 elements. And then this is the dashboard. You must understand balance sheet, cash flow, and profit and loss. And then finally, you will get market cap. Yeah. So, and this is the entrepreneurship. This is the human. This is what we call Kaizen. Innovation from top. If your boss asks you, change. This is a new technology. That is innovation. But Kaizen, the initiative from bottom up. This is Astra. Kaizen. They train employee. They humanize the employee. So the employee will create something. by using the matrix, for example. Leadership and management. Yeah, you need a leader, not only management. Management kill the human cycle, but leader will enhance the human cycle, right? And also professional, not entrepreneur. Sometimes if you treat your worker, your colleague as entrepreneur, professional, and professional kill the human side, but you train them. I'm the boss, I'm the small business, I'm the initiator, but you are my partner. You are an entrepreneur also. Let's do together. Let's use the tool. And then also creativity and productivity. Sometimes you produce but you are not creative. You produce the same thing. But sometimes you are creative but you are not producing. Sometimes an artist just think and dreaming. Why you don't produce? I'm not in a good mood. Wow, this is dangerous. So this is what I call omni. Professionalism and entrepreneurship must be integrated. Creativity and productivity must be integrated. Management and leadership are integrated. Kaizen and innovation. This is like driver license, marketing like this is dashboard, and this is the driver. The driver must be an entrepreneur. If you drive a car and then you are trapped in the traffic, if you are an entrepreneurial driver, you know how to go to Jalan Tikus. Yeah? If you are not an entrepreneur, even you have the driver license, you wait. Yeah? So dashboard need. So please learn finance. 7-Eleven is not dying because of disruption. Don't be too afraid with disruption. Yeah, but because of the business model is wrong, right? Not offline online. Offline online is only 3%, 4% now. Don't be now disruption. The word disruption is misused and overused and abused. Don't be afraid with disruption. Disruption, always disruption. Technology is always progressing so much. Yeah. So I just encourage you. Human enterprise also paradox, omni, because enterprise usually not humanized, but humanized actually not enterprise. So if you can integrate the paradox thing, that is omni. This is what I call omni. Thank you so much, Kun Sukit. Yeah, thank you so much. So enjoy Pak Kusumo, ya. Now Pak Kusumo, ya. Pak Kusumo, please. Thank you, Ibu.
Let's see for Mr. Suki. Thank you very much. Intinya buat teman-teman adalah thinking out of the box. I'm starting to be an entrepreneur also. I create some my handcraft from the box, unusual box. Okay, as a sign of our gratitude for you, we would like to give you a souvenir also. For Mr. Agung, please help me to give a souvenir. For Mr. Sukit, I'm sorry. Dr. Sukit. The very good, handsome, fun. Give applause for Mr. Sukit and Thank you very much, please. Take a seat. Give applause once again. Thank you. Okay. Hadirin, kita telah kedatangan beberapa pembicara kita.